Hello friends, in this session we are going to discuss about online algorithms and offline algorithms. At high level we can differentiate offline and online algorithms based on the availability of the inputs prior to the processing of the algorithms. First we'll start with understanding offline algorithms with an example. In offline algorithm, all the input information or all the input data must be available well before, and this data will be processed simultaneously by the algorithm to produce the result. We will take sorting as an example to differentiate behaviors between offline and online algorithms. Let's take selection sort algorithm. We want to order data in ascending order. In that case, in each iteration, we'll find the minimum number and swap it with iteration specific index. If this is the input array, then in the first iteration, 13 is the smallest number. Swap it with index 0 number. In the next iteration, 29 is the smallest number. Swap it with index 1 element. In the next iteration, 36 is the smallest number. Swap it with index 2 number. This process will continue till the end and all the elements in the array will be sorted. While using selection sort, in order to identify minimum number in each iteration, you must be aware of complete set of data. If complete data is not available at one shot, then you cannot apply selection sort here. So you can classify selection sort as an offline algorithm. In general, we can choose best algorithm and obtain an optimal solution if we know the complete set of input information. On the other hand, in the online algorithms, input data comes on the fly. I mean, all the input data will not be available at one shot to the algorithm, so that algorithm cannot process the data simultaneously. The data will be available in small chunks at random times, and you may not be aware of the future input data. The algorithm has to take immediate decisions upon the availability of an input data without any knowledge of future input information. The best example is insertion sort. Let's assume that we receive input numbers one at a time at random intervals, and we need to sort the data in ascending order. First, we are going to receive number 45. Since the array is empty, we will insert it at index 0. After some time, we received 15. 15 is smaller than 45. It is inserted at index 0 by adjusting other element positions. Later, we received 28 and it is inserted at index 1 between these two numbers. These two numbers positions also adjusted. So if you notice here, in this process, you don't need prior knowledge of complete data. You can make decisions upon receiving data. The decisions are: find the right position and insert data, assign bigger arrays if the array is getting filled. This is classified as online algorithm. The best real-time example for online algorithms are routing in communication network. Data packets from different sources comes to the nearest router, and there are multiple hops in between before it reaches to the destination. Which route it has to take will be decided dynamically. Also, most of the stream-based applications are eligible for choosing online algorithms. Analytics, metrics collections, data aggregations are also few of the perfect choice for choosing online algorithms. Which one is best? Offline algorithm or online algorithm? Well, I don't have a perfect answer for this. It all depends on nature of the application, use cases, and your data behaviors. So this is about offline versus online algorithms. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.